Hello, I'm going to show you our Navigate Prepared app and just the basics of walking through it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the App Store, Google App Store, or the App Store for Apple. So I'll just pull that up and you'll want to look for Navigate Prepared or Navigate 360 and download it. So I've already downloaded it, so I'm just go ahead and open it. And what you'll need to fill out is your login is your full Tri-Valley email address. Your password by default is Vikings TV3, all lowercase, no spaces. And if you have a password issue, feel free to reach out to me and I can reset that for you. The next one is site ID, and this one's a good one to remember. It is 6277. And then from there, we will log in. Give me 1 second. I'll pause the video and we'll log in. Okay, so now once we're logged in, we have these 4 buttons: respond, flip charts, scenario or drill scenarios, virtual binders, and you'll see down here my account, settings, and site select. You can also view these up here by clicking up here, and you'll see all of them just in a row. The first, we're going to start with my account. So down here, or from that column, this is where you can update your information: first name, last name, your login information, and then this is where you can change your password. You can update your cell phone, work, and our home phone. So it's important that we have the correct phone number, because with notifications or call lists, everything's updated off of this. So once you're edit or change anything, always hit save down here. I'm going to hit back. Then you have settings. Settings, you can view your class rosters. Everything is synced from Skyward. Notifications, obviously mine's disabled. I have to go in here and allow my Google to push notifications, but also you'll want to turn on receive email notifications and text notifications. If your phone is on silent, it will not have an audible alert, so it's nice to have an email notification and text. And then you have a security pin. So if you were to put a response in of an emergency, before you can send that off, it'll actually ask you for a pin. This is nice to where if your kids play YouTube or anything on your phone and accidentally click on this, it's not going to send an alarm without that pin. So you can go ahead and put that in there as well. So I'll go back. Excuse me. If you are in multiple buildings, you can site select and you can toggle in between the buildings. You also, if you are in multiple buildings, when you go to respond to that, you can actually switch between buildings, and I'll show you that here in a second. So go back. You'll have under respond, we'll get to that in a second. Flip charts. So here are some resources, basically what to do in a certain emergency, and you'll have contact information, phone numbers on who to contact, and all this is mainly pulled from this program itself, which is then pulled from Skyward. So if you update anything, the call list will be updated from here as well. So you can go through, and in case of, say, a tornado, you can click on that, and it'll just give you step-by-step of what should happen, and then what you should do. Okay, so you can view that. You won't need to know about virtual binders, drill scenarios, or things that you could do within your class, or we can do as well, just different scenarios to utilize within your classroom if you choose so. Go back. So the big one is the respond. So if I click respond, and you see that I'm obviously in multiple buildings, I can select which building to turn it on for. So if I just wanted just the high school, from here it will look like this actually, where you can select your emergency. For this, I have actually created a test, so we can click test, And also we can turn this on that it's a drill and it's training mode, so it won't alert like the police. And then what we can do is say we do fire drills or anything of that nature, we can actually set it to notify you, but it'll state that this is just a drill. And then we also have training to where it won't notify you at all. And we can click that. That way you guys don't get notifications on when I'm recording this. And then you can add comments in as well. And then what you'll do is activate the alarm. And here I'll put my pin in real quick. So you'll see up at the top here, obviously it's training, it's a test, you didn't get any alerts. I can put that once we're in a safe area and we're doing accountability, doesn't have to be right away. I'm going to click I'm okay. So click there. Students, so these are all the students within the high school. So I can view, so if I pulled in a student from the hall that joined my class, I can actually just go in right here, say that they're okay, got them, save, and then go back. So you'll see that that is accounted for. So that's one quick way, is just view all students, select the students that you have. You can actually go into, click down here in the students. I don't have any classes, but your classes would show up here. And then you could click into your individual class and select the students within that class as well. All depends on personal preference. I kind of like the feature of, hey, there's all the students in the high school. I'm just going to click on it and scroll down, boom, 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 knock them out, hit save, and be done. And then on the bottom here, you'll see chat. So you can actually chat with everybody that has this app. For communication, and then admins, this is going to be only for administrative eyes, so that's going to be all the building principals, higher ups that need to be communicating with police or coordinating things. So that is pretty much it in a nutshell. But if I go back home, and you can click end alarm, and then for this you actually have to put your PIN in to cancel it as well. And it just goes back to this. So again, guys, just a quick rough down of this. Basic things you'll have to do. Once the response happens, you'll go in. Once you're in a safe area, do accountability. You can either scroll through all the students, or you can go to your rosters that were pulled from Skyward, account for them, or if they are missing, you can mark them as missing. The only other thing is going into your account, updating your information, so that is reflected in the app. But if you guys have any questions, or if you have password issues, feel free to give me a call. Thanks, guys.